When it comes to drifting, few cars have captured the hearts of enthusiasts quite like the Nissan 350Z. Affordable, rear-wheel drive, powerful, and endlessly tunable, the Z has become a staple in the drift scene worldwide. Today, we're diving deep into the story of the 350Z, its rise in motorsports, and how to build one into the ultimate drift machine. This is not just a car, this is Nissan's modern drift legend. The legacy of the Z. The Nissan Z lineage is legendary. From the Datsun 240Z of the 1970s to the twin-turbo 300ZX of the 90s, the Z family has always been about performance, style, and accessibility. When the 350Z launched in 2002, it revived the spirit of the Z car for a new generation. It was modern, muscular, and most importantly affordable. With its naturally aspirated V6, rear-wheel drive layout, and sharp handling, it quickly became a favorite among tuners, racers, and yes, drifters. The 350Z wasn't just another sports car. It was the perfect canvas for car enthusiasts, and its impact on the drift scene has been massive. Why the 350Z is perfect for drifting. So what makes the 350Z such a great drift car? Let's break it down. First, balance. The car's chassis is incredibly rigid and offers near 53/47 weight distribution. That means predictable handling and controllable slides. Second, power. The VQ35DE and later VQ35HR engines produce between 287 to 306 horsepower stock, which is more than enough to break the rear tires loose. And third, price. The 350Z is one of the most affordable sports cars on the used market today, making it a go-to choice for grassroots drifters who want performance without breaking the bank. Engine and power, the heart of the Z. Under the hood, the 350Z packs the famous VQ35 engine, a 3.5-liter naturally aspirated V6. The early models featured the VQ35DE, while later 2007 plus models came with the revised VQ35HR, which had more power, better breathing, and higher redline capability. Stock, these engines are robust, but for drifting, enthusiasts often take them to the next level. Bolt-on modifications like intakes, headers, exhaust systems, and EQ tunes can easily push the Z past 330 horsepower. For those chasing serious power, turbocharging and supercharging are extremely popular, with builds ranging from 400 to over 700 horsepower. But here's the key: you don't need insane numbers to drift a 350Z. Even a lightly modified stock engine delivers enough punch to keep the rear wheels spinning lap after lap. Chassis and handling. A balanced platform. What really sets the 350Z apart in drifting is its chassis. Nissan engineered the Z to be stiff and responsive, and that translates beautifully to sideways action. The double wishbone front suspension and multilink rear give you precise control when initiating and maintaining drifts. Add in aftermarket coilovers, adjustable arms, and a steering angle kit, and the 350Z transforms into a drift weapon. Drifting is all about predictability, knowing how the car will react when you clutch kick, feint, or throw it into a corner. And that's where the Z shines. It's forgiving enough for beginners, but with the right setup, it's deadly competitive at higher levels. Building the ultimate drift 350Z. 1. Suspension and angle kits. Step 1. Suspension. To drift properly, you need control over ride height, stiffness, and camber. Coilovers from companies like BC Racing, KW, or Tainer Perfect. Then, add adjustable arms to fine-tune alignment. But the real game changer: an angle kit. Wisefab and other manufacturers offer kits that increase steering lock dramatically, allowing you to throw the Z into insane angles without spinning out. 2. Differential. The stock open differential on base models just won't cut it. For drifting, a limited slip differential is mandatory. You can go with an aftermarket LSD, or for budget builds, many drifters weld the diff. Either way, Locking the rear wheels together is essential for consistent slides. 3. Wheels and tires. Drift cars burn through tires like crazy. On the Z, you'll want sticky fronts for grip and cheap, burnable rears for practice. Wheel fitment is crucial too. Aggressive offsets and wide wheels not only improve handling, but give the Z that iconic drift stance. Nothing says drift build like smoke pouring off a set of deep dish wheels. 4. Power mods. Power isn't everything in drifting, but let's be honest, it's fun. For most grassroots builds, keeping the VQ engine NA with bolt-ons and a tune is plenty. For more advanced builds, turbo kits or superchargers can push you into serious competition levels. The sound of a turbocharged VQ screaming down the straight into a smoky drift is something you'll never forget. 5. Weight reduction. The 350Z isn't a lightweight car, tipping the scales around 3,300 pounds. That means weight reduction is your friend. Strip the interior, swap in lightweight seats, carbon fiber hood, and a roll cage. Not only does this cut weight, but it makes the car safer and stiffer, perfect for high-speed entries. 6. Safety gear. Speaking of safety, drifting is extreme motorsport. A proper cage, racing harnesses, fire extinguisher, and helmet setup are non-negotiable. Building a drift car isn't just about style and smoke, it's about protecting yourself when you push the limits. The 350Z in competitive drifting. The 350Z isn't just a grassroots hero, it's a pro-level monster. Chris Forsberg famously piloted a 350Z to multiple Formula Drift championships, proving the platform's capability at the highest level. Even as newer cars entered the scene, the Z held its ground, cementing itself as one of the most competitive and reliable drift machines ever built. Cultural impact. The people's drift car. Beyond competition, the 350Z has become the people's drift car. Affordable, stylish, and accessible, it's often the first serious drift build for enthusiasts around the world. It bridges the gap between Japanese legends like the Sylvia and modern platforms like the Mustang S550. And because it's so common, aftermarket support is endless, meaning you can build your Z to be as unique as your style. The sound of the VQ. We can't talk about the 350Z without mentioning the VQ soundtrack. Love it or hate it, the VQ35 has one of the most distinctive exhaust notes in the car world. With the right setup, high flow cats, headers, and straight pipe, the Z screams like nothing else on the drift track. It's raw, aggressive, and instantly recognizable. Conclusion: a drift icon. The Nissan 350Z isn't just another sports car. It's a gateway into drifting. A machine that blends power, balance, and style into one of the most iconic platforms of the modern era. From grassroots events to Formula Drift podiums, from budget builds to monsters, the Z has proven itself time and time again. Build it right, respect its limits, and push it sideways, and the 350Z will reward you with an unforgettable drifting experience. This is more than just a car. This is the legend of the Nissan Z.